Let's get to some breaking news now as President Trump is just about to depart from McAllen, Texas, on his way back to the nation's capital after spending the day down by the border, receiving a security briefing and a tour of the southern border. So the president just arriving there at the steps of Air Force One. As we keep our eye on those live pictures, let's bring in Republican Congressman Bruce Westerman from the state of Arkansas. Joins us now from Capitol Hill. Congressman, thank you for coming on. We've been showing the president's trip to the border and continue to do so today. He's trying to make this case. He's been doing it in an Oval Office address. He's doing it today, with Border Patrol agents and others. Do you think he's moving the needle at all? I mean, it doesn't seem like we're making any progress in the negotiations unless you know something that hasn't been reported.
Well, I know from the response that I'm getting in my office from my constituents calling, they're all behind what President Trump is doing. I think it's great that he went to the border. I've had the opportunity to be there a couple of times myself, and it's really eye-opening to go there and see what's actually happening, to talk to the people who are being affected, to talk to the Border Patrol agents who are facing the illegal drugs, the human trafficking, and all that happening every day. So,
but 20 days into a government shutdown, are we any closer to having a government come back to being fully functional?
We're obviously closer than we were yesterday. The question is when that day will be, when it will.
You think so?
I
mean, maybe we're closer to the president declaring an emergency. Is that what you're referring to, and kind of trying to do it on his own?
Yeah, I think something will happen. He'll either declare the emergency and do it on his own, or Democrats will finally come around and take our nation's security seriously.
You think the emergency declaration would be a mistake for the president politically, or something that shows that he's kind of fighting for his constituents, or his supporters, I guess I should say, and showing them that he's willing to go as far as it takes? Whether or not the courts hold it up, obviously, would be a different story. But do you think it's the right thing to do?
Well, you asked first if I thought it was politically the right thing to do, and I mean, who's to question President Trump on political strategy? He seems to be very good at that. The right thing to do is for House and Senate Democrats to pass appropriation bills that have funding for border security and for national security in it. I mean, President Trump is our commander-in-chief. His agencies have told him what they need to keep our country secure, and he's asked Congress for that, and we should give him the resources to protect our country.
Well, speaking of resources or appropriations, there have been some bills. There was one yesterday. I know there was another one there a short time ago the Democrats put forward, which would open up portions of the government, fund portions that are closed, and then, I guess, negotiate on the rest of it. Do you support that kind of thing?
I support getting the funding for the security. And we've voted on that already in the House last Congress. So
that's a no. It's an all or nothing. It's an all or nothing. You say you have to open up the whole thing, get a deal, but you're nothing piecemeal, nothing one at a time like that.
Now, I'll tell you what I would like to see is our essential government employees. I think if they're essential and they're working, they should be paid while they're working. So I wish we could find a mechanism to continue paying them while they're working. That's just not right. It doesn't happen anywhere else in our country. When you work, you get paid for your work. Right,
and tomorrow's payday, so that's be something you'll hear more about, I'm sure. Congressman, thank you for your time from Washington today. Congressman Westerman, thank you very much for coming on. We appreciate it.
Good to be with you. Thank you.